everybody, this is Barbie. I'm back to show you what I've gotten done with my watercolor that we did the other day. And remember, I was having trouble with the die cut. Well, I went ahead and used my big shot machine and it cut it out perfectly fine. Just needed the bigger machine. This is how they turned out. I think they turned out really pretty. Using that variegated wash worked out really good. As you can see, like, it looked like I painted them, and you know, it was just the wash. This one here is really pretty. Even the, you know, the head of the flower is in the blue, and then it's just really pretty. I'm hoping, let me get up and make sure that I've got it in. Okay. Go ahead and show these up to you, close up to you. That one, I love that one. That's my favorite. Here's a little tree cut out that I did. I thought that turned out really cool. And there's another one. This one's very pretty too. And this one. Okay, and it was done just like that. For those that maybe didn't see the first video, this is one of them I did. And I just wanted to, oh, and here's a little butterfly I did. And this is the flower. The other day we couldn't get that flower cut out, and after I cut it out, I went ahead and just used my script stamp and just stamped over the top of it to make it have a little bit of interest to it. Oh, here's one more. I didn't get it. There you go. And this is the negative of the cutout. And I'm going to use that for a tag, I believe. And then I had a little bird that I cut out and put the script stamp on it. And here's another one, a little butterfly. And this one, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it looks almost like the shadow of a flower there. And what I'm thinking I want to do, I'm going to try it anyhow. It may make it, it may not be good, but in fact, I probably shouldn't do it because it's pretty just the way it is. I'll think on that whether I decide I'm going to do it or not. But anyhow, I thought I'd take a little bit of time here and see if maybe we could come up with something. This is the rose painting I did, and I went ahead and outlined some of the leaves just to give them a bit of definition. Also, let me see what I did with that. I've moved everything around, so that's not a good thing. Once I start doing that, I lose track of where I'm at. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can move on. I don't have to do that because I don't want to take time. Oh, and remember the paper towel that we used? Look at that. That's going to be really nice in maybe some collage. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to use it for. You can also use these negatives to stencil with, which is what I've done a lot of times. That way you've got a stencil to use. And let's see, this is kind of what I had in mind. I'm going to use one of Roxy Creation, Rachel. I'm going to use one of her DGs, which I will put a link for down on the bottom if you're interested. I think it will work out really good. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Fighting that frame all the time. Okay. Oh, something else I did a while ago. I made some little roses. I've been wanting to try to make these little roses. And I saw a demo online. It didn't come out perfect, but I think I can work on it and get it going. Here's another one, a little bitty one. And I think you can probably twist it around and open it up a little bit more and fiddle with it, is what I'm trying to say, and make it look more like a rose. But anyhow, okay, let's get busy here. What I'm thinking is I'm going to make I think I'm going to make a large tag out of this one. And where's my cutter at? Just for a quickie. I don't have much time. I got started late. Got busy doing something else as usual. I think I'm going to use this side here. Yep. I hope all of y'all are well and having fun and enjoying your day. And I've been busy all day doing exactly what, I'm not sure, but I was busy anyhow. How that goes. Yeah, that'll be pretty. Also, I have this, and while I've got my cutter up here, I might as well go ahead and do it. I have this little book page. I thought it would make a cool, really pretty tag. Make it about like that. Yep, that'll be good. Save that for my scrappies. And then I think I've got some other. There it is. There it is. I think this is from Artie Mae's and Tracy's digi that they did together as a collaboration. And I think that would be really nice. So I think what I'm going to do is glue that down first. Let's see if I've got enough room to do it. I don't want that white on there. So I'm going to cut that off before I get going, because I'll get the white on there for sure if I don't get it cut off. So I'll know what I'm dealing with here. Okay. Yep. Okay, is there an upside to this or a downside? I think that's the upside. Stuff everywhere. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Oops. You just sometimes you have days you just feel klutzy. That's my day today. I feel klutzy, like I can't get my act together. So I don't know what that's about, but whatever. So I'm klutzing around over here. You know what's wrong. It's just me being klutzy. I will probably stitch this. So, but I'm going to go ahead and it'll have plenty of time to dry before I decide to stitch it, if I do to stitch it. It just gives a little bit more stability, seems like, when you stitch it. Not that I have to, but anyhow. There you go. Should work. Now, let's see. Yep. A little credit card around here someplace. I've been looking for me, trying to remember to get out of my stash. Every time I turn around, I forget it. So, there it is. really does make the paper adhere good on it. Simple thing, but it always seems to make the tag just smooth out better. Okay. Yep, that's good. Get my scissors. I'll tell you what, I threw that app out. Tired of videoing and can't find my video, and I just get all upset and frustrated and everything else, so I threw the app out. I may not be able to pause it, but you know, most of the time you really don't want them that long anyhow if you have trouble downloading them, because, and you know, we have a pretty good hookup here as far as speed goes, but for some reason it takes a long time to download it. I think I really started having trouble back when everybody was staying home, and other people have said the same thing. So I think it has something to do with just there's a lot of people on the internet, and it's just slowing down the whole process. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it anyhow. All right, now what are we gonna do? Might look good on there. That could work for a sideways pocket. All right, that's what I'm gonna put that on there. Now, what I had in mind for this is maybe something like that, and then put your little birdie up here. That's what I'm thinking of. But maybe I need to use this little bud. Let's see. That's cute. I don't want to cover up all my pretty little thistles, so yeah, maybe I'll just use that little bird. And let's see. These might look cute on there too. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do something like that. I don't want to use that. I'll make more than one. Okay. And let's see. Something. Oh, we need a little, what do you call it? Yeah, one of these. What color do I want? I'll use one of these little botanicals. Those are awfully big. I think that'd cover up too much of the bird cage. I don't want that one that big. Something like that, and then it says date and time. Oops. Yeah, like that. Let's try that. See how that might work. And we might need a bit of lace. Yep, the lace in there. Lace. Yeah, and maybe a bit of this right here might be give a little bit of contrast. These old curtains that I teed coffee dyed, that is really come in handy. I got a whole bunch of it. I'm talking a whole bunch of it. If I wasn't lazy, I would get busy and put some on in my shop, but I'd rather be crafting than fixing fabric up. I might get around to it one day. Yeah, that's what we need. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, and then we'll kind of work it all out. Okay, we got our game plan here. And so let's get busy gluing. Okay, I'm going to use the regular white glue. It's probably Tacky Glue by Eileen, if I had to guess. I've got several here. Also have some of this other, what's it called, art glitter glue. But I was having trouble getting it to come down because I didn't have that much left, so I got these little squeeze bottles. I saw this on Wendy's Journal Adventures. She bought these and I thought that's a good idea. I got them on Amazon. I believe they're Darcy's, and they work really well. Okay, let's see, where do we want these? About like that, I think. Yeah. Stay in frame, stay in frame. To remind myself all the time, stay in frame. It's you know, the more you do these videos, the easier it is, but I'll tell you, some days it's easy for me to do them, and other days I don't know what it is. I'm just not good. It's not good. I don't know what to say. Not with it. I think it's the time of day more than anything. I try to do something this late in the day, it usually doesn't work out too good. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Alright, let's see. What I want is to put this little one on here. So I'm going to measure my fabric. Off. Get my 3-in-1 glue, Beacon 3-in-1 glue. This works really well on fabric. I don't like that number there, but I want it on this side, so I should have thought about that. Bring it all the way across. Get rid of that page number. Yeah, that'll work. Bit of vintage photo. Might as well just go ahead and use this. They work fine too. And we're putting it to fabric, so I think this just sticks on fabric a little bit better. I'm about to forget what I'm doing here. I wanted to put these in here. Alright, what do I want to use? It's nice. Put that little bird there. Oh, that little bird looks a little bit too big. I don't like that bird. Change my mind. Should I? No. Maybe this blue works the best. And maybe this one. should we do it this way? Nope, too much blue. Okay, we're going to do it that way. All right. I'm going to do some more of these watercolor backgrounds. I've done this before with some of these little die cuts because I wanted the flowers to have a little bit, you know, the different colors. But I didn't want to fool with trying to color each little die cut. So I thought about this idea and it worked out really good. So I'd kind of done this before. And before I put this down, I wanted. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I may have to reglue that, but that's okay. I can reglue it. All right, where's my stencil? There it is. And stencil brush. This looks good in the background. It looks almost like a shadow to a flower, like, you know, cast shadow, which is, see there? And maybe I'll put this over here for a little bit of something on that side. Yeah. And let it gradually fade out. Yep, that's good. Okay. I think this will be fine. I've been thinking I would have done that, stuck it underneath the, but I wasn't thinking. Yeah, that gives it a bit of dimensionality. Looks good. Okay, let's see. Do we want to put this down here? Or maybe right there? I'm going to make it right there. That looks good. And also, you can do these on like label stickers. But I don't know how the watercolor will, you know, how it will look on that sticker paper because it's just kind of generic paper. But you might want to try it and see. Put it out right there. Yeah. There you go. Puts that cage, kind of pushes it to the background. Oops. Good. Now, there's my little Tracy tag. Ooh, now it doesn't look good. I'm gonna get me, in fact, I got me ordered one of those, dial, where you can, it's in like an old stamp that's a rotary dial, called a rotary stamp. I wanted to get one of the old ones, but they were kind of expensive. I thought, well, doesn't matter as long as it does the job, you know what I mean? So I found one like on Amazon like for $7, and I'm sure it'll look just like one of the old ones, and it has dates on it and you can put dates in. I thought that would be cool. So like when you do a project or whatever and you want maybe to put your date on it that you did it and still have it look like vintagey, if that's a word. Probably not. then that would be a good idea. I don't like that on there. You know what I want to do? I know what I want to do. If I can get it. Now, there it is. My new Field Notes stamps from Tim Holtz. These are really good. Okay, I think what I want to do is stamp a number on it. Or, let's see, what do I have? I want something like right there. Try this one. Found my stamp block. Oh, there it is. There's a smaller one. Not in the right place. Okay, I think I'm going to use Stays On. Yep, Stays On. But where's my black Stays On? Oh, there it is. Take the plastic off. You know what I mean? Make sure you get the plastic taken off. Yep, stamp my arm. Alright, let's see if we can get this on here where it looks halfway decent. It may look bad. Yeah, doesn't look right. It's too many levels. Alright, I'll stamp it up at the top and put a little tag on that. Scrapbooking, I mean in junk journaling, there's always a way to fix it. You can cover it up, cut it out, cover it up, do whatever you want to do. There you go. That looks good. Almighty, about to drop it. Alright. Now, butterfly's too big. Butterfly's wrong color. Not the right color bird. You know, why is it that you'd think that you could just, you know, pick out whatever and all this stuff I've got around here and it'd be right, but it's not. Ha! These are my porch prints, fussy cut birds. That one's a little bit too multicolored. There you go. Little swallow. I think this one here will work good. Yep. I think that's all we need. Oh, that's cute. But I already put the flower there, so I don't want to overdo it. You know, overkill. It's easy to do, especially when you got too much stuff to choose from. Alrighty, get this glued down. Pick it up with my sticky fingers. See there, it's just sticking on everything. I need to refill my glue bottle. Okay. Also wanted to make a tag out of Roxy Creations Digi. Rachel's Digi. Okay, and we just need something right there. I got a bunch of tags, but you know what I mean? I gotta dig for them, so I don't want to take time to dig for them. So I'm just gonna get something that's already done. This'll work. Since we got multi-levels here, I think I'm going to use the 3-in-1 because we also have fabric and paper. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Now, I'm not gonna put the topper on there yet because I think I want to sew around it, and it's a lot harder to sew around if you've got a little hole there. So I'm gonna wait, I think. There you go. Quick little tag using my die cuts and the watercolor background wash that I did. I think it turned out really cute. Let me make sure I'm in frame. There you go. Okay, now this little thing right here I was thinking about. Nah, I'm not going to do that right now. So I wanted to do my tag here out of Roxy Creation by Rachel. This one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it like so. Yep. Some music paper to the back. And then I'm going to put some of my little die cut flowers on there. Maybe a bird and a butterfly or something similar is what I'm thinking. Ooh. Yucky bucky. My son has a dog that has long fluffy hair. He likes to come out here in the shop with me, but so I got dog hair sometimes flying about. Alright, make sure I don't have any. Yeah, I've got white lines, so I gotta make sure I get inside of those white lines. Okay. All of her digitals, I just love them. I've got neutral spaces as well as really pretty Italian scenes, which is, I love Italian scenes. Never made it to Italy, but I'd like to one day. Probably won't happen in my lifetime. Maybe in my next lifetime. Okay, that's working. Get that out of the way. Now, get my little corners done. I should have cut it a little bit bigger, but I'll see. That's all right, I guess. I had a little wipey here. Just a minute. I gotta wipe my fingers off. This is crazy to keep sticking to everything. Alcohol wipes actually work better because they're your fingers dry quicker, but I'd have to go get a new pack, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Alrighty, that seems to be better. I was thinking that might be pretty on there like so. I don't know. That looks like it's a little bit, it's too much. Alright, this is what I had in mind. I don't think the tree's gonna work. That's too much. Now, I'm not going to put any of the background on that one. Let's see, what do I want? I need something down at the bottom. Let me see what I can find. No. Ha. Maybe a little bit of ticking. Yeah, ticking's good. Cute. I also think I need some little something else there. But what do I need? I know. I need a piece of coffee dyed paper, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need. That'll work. All right. I think my next video, at least that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm going to do some collaging. I've been wanting to do some collaging. I've got some folders I've been getting together. What color do I want? I've been itching to do some collaging. And then see what we can make out of that. Let's see if that's going to be a good color. That's too light. Backbirds. Yeah, maybe I can use my little do good right there. I don't want to cover that up. It's so pretty. So I think that'll work. That'll work good. Let's see. Do I even need that? Maybe like so. Yep. Okay. We good, we good, we good. I wonder if I could use my glue stick. This might be a royal mess. I'm gonna try it though, 'cause I don't like doing that little bitty. I bet this is gonna work. Yep, that works. Works pretty good. Pretty good. Uh-oh, I got a couple of little pieces there still in there. Do it like that, or like that, like that. That's just cooler than cool. here. I'm wondering, I want to put the little buddies in, but I don't want to get that flower. That's too much same color. Nope. I think it's just too much. So we won't use it. I don't know when to stop. It's always been a problem of mine. I don't know when to stop. Speaking of stopping, I wonder how long I've been doing this thing here. I always forget to put my timer on. Alrighty. If I need to put that down there first. Yeah, I think I'll put that down first. Okay, this is where I would use my Fabri-Tac. Alright, let's see. I want to offset it a little bit. I don't want it to be crooked. Make sure it's not crooked. There you go. Now, birdies. Oh, that stuff's oozing out big time. I don't want to waste it, so maybe I can smear it on there. Oh boy. Throw that page away. Made it. See if I can stick these down a little bit better. There you go. This is an old bottle and I grabbed it. Wondered what was going on. Get rid of that one. Ha! Oh, I wasn't gonna put that down. I think it's down. It's not down anyhow, whether I was or no, wasn't gonna put it down. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now I need some little something. There. That'll work. All right. Here's my good Fabri-Tac. Imagine we're getting on up there as far as time goes, so this will probably be my last one I do today. There you go. Straight? Yeah, I think it is. Alrighty, let me get up and show it to you. Turned out pretty cute. And I will, after I sew around it, I will put some pictures up on my Instagram to have the completed, show you the completed tag. And guess we'll call it good for the day. Got 2 tags made. And used up our watercolor backgrounds with our die cuts. Okay, that's it for me today, gang. I will check back with you when I get another idea pops into my head. Come back and share a little time together. I hope you're having a beautiful day and you're enjoying your craft room and or wherever it may be that you're crafting. And just be happy. Until next time, this is Barbie. Bye.